Hi, this is a run through for setting up for a new event. We've logged into the admin. The first thing we'll be doing is going to the event page and clicking on create new event. We'll give it a name of test event for this case. Create the event ID, and there we have test event listed there. Now we want to go to the booth setup so we can change the layout of the screen. We've got default there, we've got the instructional text there. We'll turn the instructional part off. Click save there so that we can get the test event up. Whenever you make a change, it's always worth clicking save before going into doing previews and things like that. We've got a strap line at the bottom here, which we can change. It's currently a logo. Let's turn it on. Let's go visible for text. So PB Pro event, hit preview. There we go. Now let's move that down the bottom left out the way. The bit of strapline text there is somewhere that we could enter things like telephone number, web address. Change that text there. Let's click to change the font as well. Let's have that in black at the bottom. We'll make it a little larger. There you go. And you can just click and drag if you like, or you can make larger. It's worth having to play around with this because you can alter the positions of everything. So when you've got everything roughly where you think it is, it's easy enough to come back into the admin to change it again. So we've got the event name at the top. We've got the background colour. So let's change the background colour, for example. Let's change it to the nice swirl one. Okay, so you can play around. You can add images in for the background event by clicking on here. Gives you a dialog box so you can find the files you want to. And then they get listed in here, so you can just select it. So we'll go back to here. So when you've got that set up, you then obviously want to change the layout of your picture. So we'll go to the layouts option, and this is the multiple picture, and you'll notice there's already an image there chosen. Let's change the background image. That one's let's, for example, do a cork one because you can see it quite clearly. Then if you click on this, these are the images that are taken. So if we click on one of the image, you're then able to drag and rotate the images. So you can get some nice effects by changing it like so. Let's make it look like different pictures. Obviously not the right size, but we'll leave it like that for now. Then you've got the options of the bottom part. So we've got a logo 1, logo 2, and the unique ID. We'll ignore we don't want a unique ID on this one, so we'll delete that part of it. The logo, we've got photo in a booth. Let's change that to PB Pro. PB Pro. Now the logo 2, let's go to, that's the photo booth, so let's get rid of that. We don't have that shown on there at the moment. So let's say that for this particular event is exactly how we want it to be. We can go in and change the pictures if you like. You can make them slightly transparent. You can change the scale, or you can use the drag and drop feature like so, which is a lot easier to use to get the kind of effect that you fancy. So when we've done the 4 images, we then move into the single image, which is exactly the same. You can click on the image, move it to wherever you want to move it. Again, we don't want the unique ID, so we'll select that there, we'll delete it. The logo we want to change to PB Pro. Again, we can change the font if we like, if you want to, and we can make it larger, or we can make it smaller. Let's make it a bit larger. Let's make it bold. Okay. And of course we can change the backdrop. This one is currently using colour, you see there, so we've got a colour. We can select change the colour, or we could use an image. I'll choose an image for this one, and let's choose, it's quite a nice one. Okay, so then you get the image to where you want to, and if you like you can save the template, call it single pink. Go and save this. Save it as multi-cork, it's a cork board. And if ever you need those templates, you'll see that it saves them all exactly what you want, how you want them for. So you just come back to them at any time you want to, and just it'll automatically load those up. So, for example, if you want to select that one, this one's a little more complicated. It's a backdrop with white kind of Polaroid pictures on it, and then on top of that, we've got the images 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's also 4 logos of text that are put on there. So when you're happy with that, you can hit save, and if there's any other items you want to change, you can go back into change it, or you can click save and close and go straight to your event and start testing the pictures out and seeing if that's exactly what you want. So that's a run through of the simple way to set up the individual pictures. Thank you.